Greetings, and welcome to another video. And today, we have the first official episode of my series where I'm trying to teach myself Shaolin Dog Boxing from this book here. Now, now, I didn't actually get any comments, or even really likes for that matter, on the original video asking if you guys wanted to see this, but I did get get quite a lot of views on the video itself, so I figured probably good enough. Plus, I'm going to be trying to do it anyway, so I might as well record it. Now, as for what this video is going to be about, I decided to go with the basic movements first, but because the stances are so so different than what I'm used to, I figured I would start with something that am familiar with to an extent. And just get into the stances next time. What this is going to be on is essentially the break falls and rolling of this system. With those being the lead shoulder roll, basically, called dog rolls like a bead. Then the backward roll, dog turns its belly over. Going to try to edit in the pictures into this part of the video. Straight body fall, or frog pounces on mosquitoes. And the side fall, which is rascally dog lies on its side. And finally, the backward fall, which is the leg towards the sky. Yeah, that one doesn't actually get a cool name, because this one's the backwards falling technique is actually interesting, because as far as I can tell from the images, it's a simultaneous break fall and counterattack. Because it's basically a kick at the same time. And assuming that I can get those down, there is also 8, which is carp up jumping, which is basically just a kip up, which I've never really been particularly good at. I've been able to do them in the past, but gonna be leaving it at these techniques for today. So let's get into it with the first technique. Okay, lead shoulder roll. Okay, got that one. Now for the other side. Okay, I got that one down. But then again, I've also been doing basically this technique for 9 years. So it's basically the same as the one in karate. So I was expecting to get that one. Now the backwards roll looks a bit different, because it has this landing on, it has the end position on all 4 limbs, and it's just generally a harder technique. So let's see if I got it. Okay, that one, I got, but it is a little rough on the spine, so I'm probably going to have to try this one more. But pretty sure I got that. If not, point out what I did wrong in the comments. But those were the 2 easy ones. Next is the straight body fall, which is basically just a front break fall. Okay, but yeah, just a straight break fall from standing, with the only difference being in karate we land with our palms facing down, but they say to land with our outer forearms. Which, honestly, I don't hate. I mean, the outsides of my forearms are usually more conditioned anyway because that's what I block with. Yeah, half the time. Yep. Yeah, it's a little rough on the shoulders, but that might just be because, yeah, because my shoulders are weird. So, but that is, again, pretty close to stuff I've done before. I will say, though, it's a bit weird doing these off of mats. Not because it's a harder surface. Honestly, the grass and dirt is softer than the mat itself, but it's weird with how much how much give it has compared to the mats, which is weird. You'd think the mats would have more give. Okay, next is the side fall, or rascally dog lies on its side. Now I'll read you the description of this one here. Stand upright with the feet together. Stretch both arms forward with the wrists crossed, fingers pointing upward, and the hollows of the palm facing obliquely outward. Okay. Lean backward and then turn the torso slightly to the right with the left leg bent and the right leg stretched forward. At the same time, the right arm swings to the right rear with the hollow of the hand facing downward, while the left hand moves to the front at the right shoulder with the arm bent. Fix your eyes on the right hand. Then bend the left leg to the full extent and lower the body while the torso continues to turn about 90 degrees to the right. Then fall sideways down with the outer edge of the right foot sliding forward on the ground. While landing, place both hands and the right forearm on the ground to support the body, keeping the right arm straight and the left arm bent. This is an effective method for safe dropping when you are thrown into passivity in upper level combat or when you're tripped by your opponent. Okay. See if I can do it. This is actually fairly different than the side break falls I've done in the past, because usually they say to keep your arm closer to your body, like this, because you're trying to break your fall by making your hand take the abuse rather than your body. But with this one, it looks like you're trying to disperse it amongst your entire arm, but also amongst the side of your torso. It's torso, which makes sense. Yeah, because you're trying to. Because I guess they're trying to mitigate damage to anything by spreading it across everything. Unless I'm just not understanding it. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, if someone does know the reason, let me know in the comments. I am not the best when it comes to understanding Chinese martial arts, specifically the old stuff. But I do know that everything has a reason behind it. And if I don't understand it, it's probably just because I don't understand the reasoning. So, let's try it. Okay, I feel like I messed that one up. Okay, that one felt better. Now it's the hands crossing the feet. Okay, so it's working in the sense of I'm not really feeling any impact from the fall itself, but I'm not really sure if I'm getting the form properly. It feels off, but it could just be that that it's different than what I've done, so naturally it's going to feel weird. Gonna have to try this more. So, next technique. Okay, next one is the backwards fall, the leg towards the sky. Simply just a back break fall, with the exception of I basically land in a one-legged bridge position, with my leg basically going up to kick a guy in the face who knocked me over. That's how I'm going to describe it, but here, I'll actually read you the description that it says for how to do it. Stand upright with the feet together, and bend legs and drop to half squat. Meanwhile, smash the right fist down. The left palm meets the back of the right fist, yet in front of the abdomen, with both arms bent. To shift the weight onto the slightly bent left leg. As the body leans backward, the right leg rises and kicks forward with its heel. Meanwhile, stretch both arms sideways at shoulder level, palms facing outward. Look straight ahead. Fall backward with the chin tucked in. Land on the shoulders. Land on the ground with the back and the shoulders. Straighten the left hip and bend the left leg at the knee with the ball of the foot pressing into the ground so as to prop the waist and the buttocks off the ground. Simultaneously, the right leg continues to kick upward with its heel. Look upward. This is an effective attacking method which can be applied when you are forced to fall backward. Okay. Now, let's see if I can do it. Okay, the kick fell off on that one, so I'm going to try a few more times, see if I can get it. Okay, that one's a bit awkward. Yeah, so I'm going to have to work a lot more on this one than any of the ones so far. Especially because this one, I think, might come up a fair amount. So, I'm going to have to recheck my form in the footage afterwards, but this one definitely seems like it's going to be the hardest to figure out. And with that being said, we have one more tumbling technique left in the book for me to cover for now. I'm not covering all of them because they're a combination attack and tumbling, but I covered the back fall one because it is the only back falling technique that isn't a roll. So last one we got is fishing, carp up jumping. Okay, let's figure this. And I'll give you the description in case you haven't yet are unfamiliar with what a kip up is, because I'm probably not going to be able to do it. Lie on your back with your legs together and toes pointed. Place both arms on the sides of the body with palms flat against the ground. Look upward. Roll backwards slightly, supporting yourself with the back. Meanwhile, bend the hips, swinging both legs upward, and folding them up close to the torso. Simultaneously place both hands separately on the thighs with the arms bent. Without any pause, exert the strength of the muscles on your back and waist to swing both legs upward, with both hands pushing the thighs forcefully, so as to quicken the legs' motion. As the torso comes up with the hips straightened, both legs continue to press down swiftly and the knees lightly bent to land on the balls of the feet. The movement ends when you stand up with both arms naturally bent and held in front of the torso to keep balance. This is a transitional movement Yeah, from the lower to the upper level. You should complete it swiftly and skillfully. At least 40 repetitions are needed for each practice in order to avoid injury. You had better get someone else to support you by the waist while you're doing this exercise, especially at the outset. Now, I don't have anyone to support me here because I don't have friends. So, with that being said, we're going to be doing it normally, but I'm not going to be doing it 40 times. I'll do it a few times to see see if I can get a feel for the technique for the video. Now, it's been a long time since I've actually done a kip up, so let's see if I can still do it. Okay, sorry, my phone just went off with a notification. All right, let's see if I can do this. Okay, so not only did I not manage it, but that actually hurt my ankles. Never try doing flips after leg day. Okay, probably not a good idea for me to do any more of those today. But that being said, let's give a basic review of the techniques I've covered. So the front roll and the back roll I got pretty good, just because they're essentially the same as the karate style ones, which I've been doing for 9 years. The side break fall, it's a bit awkward, but I think I've got it, but I'm gonna have to double check my form in the video. The front one hurts the shoulders a little, but I'll get it eventually. The back fall with the kick. It's a bit of an awkward movement. Gonna have to double check my form in the video, but I definitely think I'm gonna need to practice that one more. And of course, I can't do the kip up. Gonna have to do more practice on all fronts of this. But for the time being, I'm gonna leave it at that for this. I'm gonna have to do more practice off screen. But the next video might be a bit shorter, but it'll probably be on me covering the stances, or even just talking about what the book says the basic training should be for this. So, on that note, thank you all very much for watching. If you have any videos you would like to see more of in the future, recommendations, requests, anything on that front, let me know in the comments down below. Sorry, it's getting a little windy, so I'm holding the camera in place. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Share this video with anyone you think might enjoy it, or maybe someone you don't like who you think won't enjoy it. That's always an option. And as usual, if you'd like to be notified about future videos, please hit the subscribe button, the bell icon, all that nonsense. Just the typical YouTuber things to say. So, thank you all very much for watching. This is Randoman, signing off.